Yeah, let's start this. Time starts when loading screen ends.
If you're all alone, pick up the phone and call. I ain't afraid of that ghost. I hear you like the girls. I ain't afraid of that ghost. Who you gonna call? If you've had a dose of a freaky ghost, baby, you better call.
Leaky nose, stepped up head.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Damn, it takes long.
Don't get caught alone, oh no.
Okay. Trying to remember. Okay, I can't research until he tells me to.
So, guests in your park and even some of your staff claim to have seen a ghost. Have they? Well, let me put that concern to rest right now. You see, there are no such things as ghosts. My name is Special Agent Walter Peck, and I'm the authority in charge of this investigation. Be assured the full weight and power of the EPA are now on the case.
Too late, Peck. The Ghostbusters are already here.
Ray Stantz, you and your fellow hoaxsters should be doing dinner theater somewhere and butting out of where you don't belong.
We're following up on an anonymous tip, Peck. Obviously, we could bury the hatchet and work together on this. Ghostbusters and EPA working hand in hand?
Really?
Of course not.
I'm on to you, Stans. And when the time comes for you and the rest of your so-called Ghostbusters, I drop the hammer.
I hope it's not on your foot. I see you've already met Walter Peck, which means you must be pretty nervous by now. But as of this moment, it's the Ghostbusters who are on the scene. Ready to believe you and ready to help. That means your specters, spooks, and spirits problems are now in the hands of professionals. My understanding is that you may have run into a little friend of ours we call Slimer. Well, let me reassure you that he's relatively harmless for a Class 5 full roaming vapor, which is to say he can bring down your whole operation if we don't get him under control. Oh, sorry, I realized I haven't introduced myself. Really, I mean, I shouldn't have to, seeing as you must know the Ghostbusters, but just in case, I'm Ray Stantz, PhD, a doctor of parapsychology with a minor in metallurgy. I'm an expert in paranormal history and have traveled extensively, both in this plane of existence and others. I'm also a non-transient corporeal entity of the state, county, and city of New York. That includes the 5 boroughs, of course. And most importantly for you in this particular situation, I've been dealing with ghosts and other ectoplasmic-generated phantasms for years as a founding member of the Ghostbusters. All this is to say that you now have the best, correction, the only experts with the knowledge and experience to help you deal with your potentially possessed theme park. And if I might say personally, I can't wait to get started. This is going to be great.
3.
I once had a dream of something I loved from my childhood. Something sweet and soft and oh, so full of
You need more rides. Thrill ride.
And then it tried to destroy Manhattan, so I roasted it. The Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man, the form of the destructor. So, let's put that misunderstood sailor in the park, and don't worry about that other stuff. Based on our extensive, and I do mean extensive research on interdimensional gods, admittedly after the fact, I don't believe sentient, angry, and grotesquely oversized marshmallow men can ever happen again.
It better not, because last time your elaborate prank left me covered in melted marshmallow.
Now that I can hope for.
1, 2, 3. Okay, it's good. Staff building. Staff building's over here. under scenery?
Now, the call that came into the Ghostbusters office was an anonymous tip, which doesn't bode well when it comes to tying that to a paying client. Venkman and Egon said this was a fool's errand. Well, Venkman did anyway, but do what you love, and the money will find you is my motto. So here's how I see this working. Just like any elimination job, it's not just what you see, but what's hiding in the woodwork that matters. I suspect there's a lot more ghost activity happening here than what we have on the surface. So what we'll need to do is lure them out into the open, where the Ghostbusters' patented, almost licensed by the City of New York particle thrower can be most effective. I'll provide you with guidance for all things Ghostbusters for this themed area of your park. I'll make suggestions and requests that should make this section of the park more enticing to the spirit world. Talk about scary rides, right? If your park is haunted, we'll know soon enough. They say you're good at your job, which means you should be able to handle the extra attention this park is about to receive with some of the modifications we're going to be making. Oh boy, if they think they're afraid now, just wait. This is awesome. We're going to run a theme park with spirit and spirits.
Ah, why'd you
Let's
take
start
stuff
by
away
dealing
from
with
me?
some of your personnel issues. Sure, seeing a ghost can make some people, well, most people uneasy. And it's cost your park some of its workforce, so you need to get staffing.
And remember, Buster, I'm watching your every move.
That's Ghostbuster, Buster.
So Stans claims you didn't call the Ghostbusters. Now, while that would normally work in your favor, I'm going to ignore that fact because I need him to sweat a little. That means you will as well. Therefore, all EPA regulations are hereby in effect. I'm imposing fees for our presence, which you will more than gratefully pay for. And if I sense any further disturbances or any environmental impact from this park, there will be further punishments, payments imposed.
Hey, you've been working hard. You deserve a little downtime.
You think I'm not onto your trick, Stance? Because I am, mister. And this time, I won't fall for them, or stand for them, or take them lying down, and I'm not bending over backwards either.
So basically, you're doing nothing.
Exactly. Wait.
I don't want to brag, but I'm something of a marksman when it comes to the particle thrower. I can hit pretty much everything with it, which sometimes, admittedly, can be a problem.
Okay.
I've set my best score on the shooting ride, Care to see if you can beat it. Just remember, you're playing with fire. Okay, more
950
accurately,
and EV
an
950.
unlicensed nuclear accelerator, so, you know, be careful.
$950, I don't care. Oh, this. I don't know if I have enough money for a coaster. Almost. And then I don't have to care. Ooh, I think I just failed. Yep. I think I just failed that. I was doing so well! Oh no, it's a here. Oh, I don't have to care anymore. So let's see. I'll get 1,000 just in case, just to blow them out of the water. There we go. After this one, I need to do the scenery for the one. I need to research sceneries and do scenery on the one ride. I need 8 rides in total. So I need to go and do the roller coaster probably if I have enough money. I already did that one. I already did that one. I already did. Currently researching. Oh god. Do containment units. Okay. I don't think I can do containment units yet. I might be able to. I don't know.
Not bad. Not bad at all. And you've managed to leave the building standing. That's actually impressive for a rookie. All right, your park is looking a bit like a graveyard, which, and don't get me wrong here, I support. But your guests, and my ghosts, like a little action. I'd start looking at building the place up and increasing the appeal of the park, which should draw in more ectoplasmic energy. Then we'll see what's what.
Yes, gotta. Thank you. Ghostbusters. Scenery. Give me that flowers. Give me those flowers. Okay, let's see how much he's at now. what do I need to do now? Oh yes, these count as rides. That's right.
I just realized you may be wondering about the proceeds from the shooting ride. It's a bustin' good time, right? The kids love it, and the parents, they hate that the kids love it. Thing is, if you know about crossing the streams, you know that it causes a reverse particle flow. Sort of like the profits for the ride. Venkman insisted that we make our fees somewhere in this deal. So that particular ride is, well, that's Ghostbusters money. I'm sure whether you do or not, you understand.
One, two, three. Oh, 5, 6. Yeah, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Apparently I need another one. Discriminator. Insufficient funds. Mm. What? It's one of these two. This one? What? I don't. This is what got me the last time I was playing it. Before. Let's just pause it for now. 6 rides open, and stations at least 35. So that's 69. That's fine. 64, 73, 90. If that's 90, this is like fucking out of the park. And this one should be out of the park too. Fine, let's do some Ghostbusters type stuff. Because I really didn't think it was going to be...
Okay, so in spite of what Peck has tried
I
to
hate
do,
that.
and spite is the operative word here, your park is beginning to look profitable. Maybe a new ride would really put things over the top.
Putting things over on people is something you think you're good at, isn't it, mister?
Did you know, Peck, that many ghosts linger in the physical dimensions because they won't let go of their grudges?
Ah, that sounds like I'm going to enjoy the afterlife.
Against all things I'm going to do. Let's take out a fucking loan. Pause the game so I can build a coaster.
This park remains the subject of an environmental probe, regardless of how well it may be doing in other areas.
Ooh, probe. That sounds like harassment.
The Ghostbusters have pulled the wool over the eyes of New Yorkers for far too long, and now it is the EPA that will be taking you to the cleaners. Because of me, this racket of yours is soon coming to an end, so you better watch your backside, mister.
Doctor, please. And because of you, an angry god from another dimension, with an admittedly questionable hairstyle, almost turned Manhattan into an apocalyptic burning hell.
I was trying to protect the city.
You were trying, while the Ghostbusters were crossing the streams and actually doing it.
No, didn't want to with backspace. Backspace! Okay, turn this off. And cycle it up, and plop down everything. Still not good enough. You know what? We'll take care of that when we're out here. So. Eight rides. Do I have 8 rides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. probably need that, but got it anyway.
All right, profits are up. This is turning out better than expected. Now I suspect that the reason the mysterious caller tipped us off in the first place may start coming into play. So we need to be on our toes. Remember, when it comes to ghosts and otherworldly beings, what you can't see is what you need to look for. There's been a change in the overall energy of the park. Not for the better, I might add.
I kind of like it myself.
You would, Peck. You're surrounded in negativity. As I was saying, I've suspected that when the conditions were right, we'd get a spike in phantasmic activity, and with it, an increase in ectoplasm. I've called in Egon to help me investigate what's happening.
Great. Twice the idiots, half the competency.
Ah, don't listen to him. Nobody else does. I'll deal with the spooks, while you deal with the guests. See if you can restore some calm to the park. Egon and I will check for evidence of psychomagnetheric slime, which can really mess with people's mood. Now, you may have to increase security in the park based on what's happening with the psychoreactive slime. Security cameras, guards, work rosters, get on top of all of it. Maybe this is a place where Peck could actually be helpful.
We secure the environment at the
Here's your
EPA.
turn.
In case you haven't been paying attention, Stance, I'm not a people person.
You don't say.
I believe the saying is keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
That must be one crowded carpool. For a while, I was thinking of opening up a diner, an eatery, what have you, called Gutbusters. Build on the brand, right? Everyone's got to eat. Fact is, one of our first big traps was that ugly little spud with an insatiable appetite that you met earlier. So, see what you can come up with. Research and build a successful restaurant. Maybe our spirits, like our guests, hunger for something.
How do I spin? Nope. See? Okay. 15 tables. So that's 3 stars already, so with 3 brands. Okay, so I need to do menus. And then you do drinks. Okay, good. And park value. How do I up the park value? Probably putting scenery would help. copy it. See?
The EPA is not something you fool with lightly. Costs are going up.
Everything suddenly makes so much sense. I think there's something wrong with Peck. I mean, more wrong than usual. The negative energy generated by the psychomagnetheric slime must be having a field day with him.
How do I increase my... I need to increase my park value. Park value. What do I? How do I? How do we? How do I? Also, I realize they're getting furry now. I'm going to have to. Do 35, and then this is 30. Park value. Park value. Yeah, spend that much more money on stuff. I don't know how I'm going to spend more money on this stuff. Did I even open that? I did.
It seems you've got a handle on chilling out the guests, which is good, because I think this may just be the calm before the storm. Where there's room for failure, there's also room for improvement. And Jell-O. There's always room for Jell-O.
No, don't listen to him. The Ghostbusters are up to their old tricks. It's always sleight of hand with them. Deception. Then they get you.
Hey, I love Jell-O.
Current happiness
Is that
at
so?
60?
I suppose that next you'll warn us that one is going to become sentient, grow to 100 times its size, and wiggle down Fifth Avenue, eating everything in its path.
Don't be ridiculous, Peck. That only happens with marshmallow men, as far as I know. So you should be very careful about putting ideas in my head.
Okay, why? Is it because I actually put money on here? Fine. Oh. Thank you. It's going down the shitter very quickly. Very quickly. Okay, they're happy. I just need to get my gifts back up. Cool, I just need to get that up. Hey. 8, 9, 10, 11.
Busy wiping up snot while someone else did all the hard work, I see.
I'll have you know, Peck, collecting ectoplasm is a serious business.
No, the Environmental Protection Agency is serious business. You and the Ghostbusters, you're nothing but disaster artists.
But I am an artist. My PKE meter has been pinging like crazy. Then, hey, right on cue, guess who just made an appearance in the park? You remember that ghost I mentioned with the voracious hunger? The ugly green spud? It's a nasty Class 5 full-roaming vapor we've nicknamed Slimer. And the ghost haunting your park? Well, there you go. This is it. Time to suit up. It's go time. Best way to learn is on-the-job experience. Also, it's the best way to die.
Come on. Why keep obstructing it? Of course, now it gives me trouble. Why can't I place it? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't delete it? I can't delete it? What is up with this game? I can't delete it! Can I move it? I can't move it! I'm just stuck with it! Okay. Wait, can you turn that off, please? Turn that off! Stop! Why are you being so difficult? Oh my god. Turn off grids! I don't want grids on! What?! Oh my god. Oh my god. Do I need to go in and out every time I want to place one? That's stupid!
You're pretty good at this. Say, have you ever considered a permanent future in paranormal elimination?
Okay.
Feels like we might need more places for the guests to stay. And more places for the ghosts to haunt. Wait, I've got it. You should build a hotel. Personally, I'm partial to the Sedgwick. They have a very, lively dining room. I've destroyed worse, but you decide.
There we go. I want to put another containment over here. Why is anyone going into the hotel? Okay, okay. What's wrong with the hotel? You're shitting me. Fine, it's a speed run. We don't care. Why? Why are you not liking this hotel?
When we first got the firehouse, it was amazing.
It's
because we had a place
right
to set up
there.
Ghostbusters HQ. But it didn't come without some pain. Financially, I mean. Fortunately, we have Lewis taking care of the books now. And in addition to his forays into demonic possession, he's really good with real estate. What I've learned is you have to manage the size of your building.
And the size of your ego.
No problem for you there, Peck. Your ego, anyway.
This is me ignoring you, Stans. Listen, I know a thing or two about hotels. And luxury sells.
Especially when you can
Why are
charge it
you
to the
turning
government.
it down? But it's full. There's no... I want to go in, but it's full. It's not full! It's empty! What? I don't understand! Excuse me! Excuse me. Excuse me. What? It's full! I don't understand. Do I need to add more rooms? Here we go. What the flying hell? I don't understand this game. Management. I have no janitors. Okay, pause. Why do I not have any janitors? Two, three, four, three, four. Okay.
Those rooms are paying dividends, which reminds me, I'm still not sure who is paying us. The Ghostbusters took this job on an anonymous tip, so we really don't have a client.
No one to squeeze for cash, huh? Not much of a con man, are you, Stans?
That's what I've been trying to tell you since the beginning. Ghosts are real.
And your paycheck is an illusion. In that case, all is right with the world.
Listen, Peck, if my PKA readings are accurate, you have no idea how wrong you are. When I was a kid, one of my favorite places was Coney Island. They had a ride, a coaster called the Cyclone. What a place to face your fear. Plus, hot dogs. That's what you need. Not the hot dogs, a new coaster. Not too intense. All this paranormal activity has your guests on edge. It needs that Ghostbusters flair. Man, I really could go for a hot dog.
Having to that coaster's done. All rides to 60. What's really that now? It's 90. 60. 90. 89. 100. 92. Cool.
I see you've elevated your dog and pony show to the next level. Now you're chasing ghosts around the park, are you?
We don't chase, Peck. We track paranormal and ethereal transdimensional entities, then capture them with beams of proton energy, secure them within traps, and transfer them to the Ghostbusters Ecto-Containment Unit. The one you shut down, remember?
Oh, I remember. I remember how you and the Ghostbusters conned the city with your Ghostbusters bag of deceptions, and I
Bags of
understand
deception.
that includes inducing some kind of hallucinations and mass hysteria. Well, boo-hoo-hoo. You won't scare me this time.
I'm not the one you should be afraid of.
Oh no! No! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh good. Okay. Woo! Woo! Everything went almost wrong. You gotta remember, type over here, you dumbass. Okay, so I don't think this is. I don't think these are up to par. These are gonna be one of the ones that. I'm really hoping this. Everyone loves forests. Okay. I am taking a money hit, which is fine for now. I don't control that. I think the rest of this. I need to build this coaster, and then I think I have to do everything just perfectly for the rest of this one. Come on. I have to take money out, right? Okay. Thought I'd already hired security. Okay. Oh, and Ghostbusters, can I? No. um, how much is it? Okay, park management. Research finances. And you catch ghosts. Ooh, I'm in the red now. This is where I go downhill, guys. Fuck. How am I losing money? Wait, why isn't anyone catching that thing to begin with? Staff. It's because of this. It wasn't a problem before. It wasn't a problem before. Why can't you catch that ghost? You not have enough skills to get that guy? Cause you're at level 3. I have a fuck ton of security guards. JMC, you're playing the wrong game. Are all back. Oh, the next 5 weeks. Okay. Sorry, I didn't get to see you there. I was too focused on this. I don't know why. Why aren't you catching that ghost? Oh, isn't. Is that why? Is this the reason? That little piece right there? I'm in the hole. Already. So why can't anyone catch this ghost? Park management. Peter, where are you, Peter? You please catch this ghost. It's haunted! God damn you, Venkman! Catch it! Why can't you catch that ghost? It's a ghost! Catch it! Venkman, I swear to... Why can't you catch it? You. It. No, catch it! No, fuck. Venkman, I hate your guts right now. Venkman, why? Explain to me! I'm in free room. That's why, you mother. So I need to take you guys off a free roam.
Good job. The Ghostbusters are kicking butt and taking names.
There we go.
Things are looking up. That's
That is
solid work
not
on your
going
part
well.
all around. From what I can see, the new coaster has also increased the overall fear-based adrenaline in the park. That should bring about more intense psychomagnetheric slime activity. Maybe then, we'll see.
No one wants
what's
to be on
really
this
trying
ride.
to reach out from the other side.
No, I don't!
Oh boy, this is bad. The gargoyles have turned into terror dogs. That means Zool and Vince Clortho, a couple of really heinous spooks themselves, are already here.
Attract a lot of guests. Okay, good. We are in the money. We need to quickly hire research financials staff all Egon.
I've about wrapped up this investigation and will soon issue my report on what has
Okay,
been happening.
good. So we just need to catch Slimer another time, but that's
The fireworks are just about to start.
Don't think for a moment you can play me, Stans. There is nothing to fear. The EPA is on site.
That's where you're wrong, Pat. Look, I faced off against some pretty terrifying baddies over the years. And was I scared? Yes, of course. Pretty much every time. I was also excited. But in all my time with the Ghostbusters, I've only experienced this level of ectoplasmic energy a few times before. Something big is definitely coming.
oh fuck. Okay. Well, I need Slimer to get captured. Why? There, you do that, and I'll increase your pay by $10. So now I have to wait until he catch Slimer another time. So it's just a waiting game at this point. And I need to level up everyone. May 10th, May 23rd, May 23rd. Good stuff. What's your problem? Let's go in free roam. I'll give you 10 extra bucks. There you go. Okay.
I'm on you every step of the way. Don't think you won't pay a price.
Okay, I need Slimer. Where's Slimer? I literally have to wait until Slimer gets... This is stupid. This is stupid. June. Good. Slimer has escaped. Good. Well, then we'll eventually catch Slimer.
Uh-oh. Looks like the terror dogs are missing. Believe me when I say these
There we
bad
go.
boys have a bite worse than our bark. We'd better find them.
Sir, there's no more than 3 ghosts per month.
This is what the Ghostbusters are all about. 24/7, 365 days a year, professional, reasonably priced, supernatural elimination services for the greater New York region and beyond. And the beyond is where the real excitement can be found. Right, Peck?
I'm not sure I follow you.
Incorrect. You've been following us since the beginning because you're the one who called the Ghostbusters.
That's preposterous. What help would I possibly need from the Ghostbusters?
Peck saw what was happening in the park and thought we, the Ghostbusters that is, were planting evidence of spiritual activity. His goal was to trap us, catch us at our own game. Right, Peck?
And haven't I? The charade is over, Stans. I have everything I need to shut down the Ghostbusters once and for all.
The Ghostbusters are not your problem, Peck. We never have been.
And you never will be again. Fine. I admit it. I called the Ghostbusters. You got me. Call the cops. Oh, wait, I am the cops.
You're a bureaucrat, Peck, and we'll be sending our bill to the EPA.
Do it. Do it. See if you bozos ever see a dime.
Let me ask you something, Walter. If you called us, who called you?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Alright, 5 ghosts. Great. They are not very efficient. They are not very efficient. So I think I'm just gonna take them off the work roster because I think that's worth this free roam, guys. This free roam. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of ghosts. Fashion and other staff buildings. Staff.
I hope you don't think I'm treating you unfairly by raising the EPA fees. Actually, I don't care.
Come on, ghosts. Cast those ghosts so I can be under the limit. There we go. Bam! Do this! Put everything in every corner. 13 ghosts. Gotta do it for another month. Money staying up. That's good. I need to still up these. I need him up one more level, and then we have to worry about Winston. And then keeping everyone happy. That reminds me, I have first aid stations, but seats. Spend. Park management. September. Okay, fine. That's almost done. So, festivals are all back for the next 5 weeks. Okay. We might do Monster Hunter. I really want to finish Undertale. Come on. It's a lot longer than I thought it'd take. I need to shut my door.
That's it. I think we've had just about enough of this silliness. I'm shutting the Ghostbusters down. These ridiculous containment units are doing nothing but furthering the Ghostbusters shell game. I'm taking them offline.
What are you doing, Peck? You know what happened last time you shut down our containment unit.
Oh, I remember, mister. I remember how you and the Ghostbusters created some sort of shared delusion and mass hysteria. Well, maybe you can fool the common man, but you can't fool me.
You're letting out the ghosts. That would be a mistake.
No one makes mistakes like I can.
Oh, I thought it was the next. Oh. Well, let's turn these back on.
All right, I hope you're ready. The park is primed with ectoplasm and psychokinetic energy. We have a target-rich environment of extreme spiritual turbulence. Whatever's been waiting to go down, that wait is over.
So,
I only hope it's not the end of the world
didn't
again.
split it too
Because that
soon.
was a lot of overtime.
Sorry. Oh no. I was just waiting until they get done catching all the ghosts. Oh no. Okay. Broken down, bollocks. Went to sell you. Pause. Okay. We sold it. Didn't want to, so guests, no staff. I need to do you. Park management, Ghostbusters. Didn't train you up. Okay. So I splitted chapter 4 way too early, I'm sorry. Everyone has high training, eesh. I have to wait until this month is over. Ooh. I have to snipe this.
Great. It's the end of the world. I knew it. Well, I should have known it. The Traveler, the Destructor, of course. It was right in front of me the whole time.
Sucks.
Vince Clortho. Okay, this is bad. Peck is the keymaster. That means we have to find Zool, the gatekeeper, and quick. Otherwise, we get Gozer. And believe me when I say that is one hot mess of a god with severe anger issues. And an interesting sense of fashion.
So, prematurely split this one by a couple minutes. Okay, so here comes the bad news. I need to keep everyone's 50% up, catch that many goats, and I need to get him the master. And he's already at 3 away. Fuck. And I can't use any.
Gozer. We're too late. One of the park guests must have been possessed by Zool, the gatekeeper. Okay, I've dealt with this god before. Not much of a talker, though. No pressure. Just the end of all life as we know it. So, here's the plan. Well, a plan. You keep the park up and running. And me and the guys will deal with your all-powerful, indestructible, omnipotent, immortal god interdimensional infestation problem. Because we're the Ghostbusters, and no job is too big.
2 months. Okay, everyone's starting to be unhappy again. What can I do to have people happy?
Oh, that Gozer is a real buzzkill. And by that I mean its buzz can literally kill. It starts by lowering the happiness of everyone nearby, including your guests. You'd think that a Class 7 god, one who's also known as Gozer the Traveler, would find a theme park fun. You know, like almost everyone else. Instead, Gozer is radiating negative energy that can put a real damper on everyone's day. And life.
Security guards. Oh. Eek. This is part where my, it goes all downhill. Where is he at? Okay. Need 2 more. And then I'm gonna make the happiness. I think I'm gonna make the happiness. No, it's not gonna work. Fuck. And I don't have enough money to do anything. This is what I was worried about for this part. This is what I was worried about this part. Literally nothing I can do. I wait until April too to train the other dude up. It's free. Go on it. Have at it. You know what? It's 50 cents. I know! Everything's gone to shit! And they're working overtime. My money's slightly going back up, which is good. But as soon as April hits, I'm gonna probably sell one of my coasters, or one of my things, to get my money back, so I can train him up. Okay. I can't do. I already know loans. That's gonna take too long. No, I want the other. I want the other thing. Thank you. Ooh, everything's happening. It's still going down. Damn it. Is that because everyone's pissed? Come on. Yeah, fine. $20 and then 15. have this one. It's unpopular. That did not give me enough. Hire more security guards, apparently. Happiness is still going down. Come on, go above 50. This whole run's gonna go it's gonna die because I can't get them over 50. Fine, I make it free. Fine. Happy? Free. I fucking did it again. I think this run's dead anyway. Also, I can't get them happiness above 50. I don't know what to do. So this run might be dead. Might be dead. This run is probably dead. I was doing so well, so well. I don't know how to combat the unfeeling wellness. I mean, I can relate, but I really don't know what to do. I have first aid stations all over the place. I have things. I had janitors. I don't know what happened to janitors, but okay, guys. I think my run died because I can't keep up my happiness. I can make everything free after I get Winston to. After I get Winston to, I don't think I make Winston to. 15 in the hole. No amount of me trying to save this is not gonna work. This run is dead. Dead, dead, dead. I'm doing my tutorials tomorrow. I want to get this run done, but this part right here, this chapter 5, is gonna kill me every single time. Cause I need him trained, but I'll never have enough money. Let's try. Let's just keep going for a moment. But this is not going well. Money management is not my thing. I can't hire more people. Go, my army. Nope. I got rid of all the containment units too. Oh, that's one. I have one containment unit left. And two. Oops. Go, my army. Go. Going army of janitors. Yep. Just needed. Are you winning? No, I'm horribly, horribly losing. I need 50 happiness for 2 months. 2 months! I sold every ride! I think if I can summon enough security guards and janitors that I will be good. Good thing I can buy janitors when I'm out of money. Come on. Oh my god! Look at them! The army of janitors. Army of janitors! We can do this, guys! I believe in us. With this army of janitors, we will win! We will succeed! This is taking longer than I expected! But I have Winston trained! So all we need to do... We need to get everyone happy again! You know what? You want to make people happy? You know what makes people happy? Janitors! Janitors are the heroes of today! I'm going a little insane now! But if I can keep buying janitors... Since I've... Oh my god. I'm going insane, and I'm a little bit dying. No! No! We need you up higher! All these janitors. All these janitors. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. We can do this. Together, we'll claim the world! I'm dying a little bit. Don't worry about my money. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. 2 months of happiness. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Throat hurts a lot. But I'm committed to the speed run. Why don't you be a janitor? I might be. Look! Everyone's happy! Everyone's happy! You know why everyone's happy? Because everyone's a janitor. Until these 2 months are up, I'm not stopping this clicking train. I just hope there's nothing I need to do after this that costs money, because we won't ever to do that. Kyle is taking your viewers. What? It's fine. Kyle deserves it more. Can I cuss him out for you? I mean, if you want to. I mean, be nice about it. Nice cussing him out. Don't be mean. I also have him up on my laptop. Janitors will save the world. I don't even want to know how many janitors I've hired so far. I don't even think I have a customer. I think everyone in this park right now are a janitor. But hey, it's working, surprisingly. I won't beat this under 2 hours, but we'll beat it. I post this onto the Ghostbuster thing, and they'll be like, "What the fuck am I watching?" Oh shit, my computer's lagged. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm a little worried if I put too many janitors, it might crash my computer. Or crash the game. If we start seeing happiness dip, with the shove more janitors on the field. We will clean the world. Clean the world. Do I still have my Ghostbusters? Please God say I have my Ghostbusters still. Oh, they are not happy. Bros, please. Stay on the payroll. I need you to stay on the payroll. This for a little... The rides, where are they? Don't worry about it! You gotta be here for the ghosts, not for the rides. Oh, they are not happy at all. I'm giving you raises, imaginary raises, okay guys? Please stay with me. Just a little bit longer, guys. Not even one. There's one right there. I think there's one in here. Yeah, there's one in there. I think I might have did a whoopsie. But we'll find out. We'll find out if I do a whoopsie or not.
When it's all said and done, it comes back to your training and to how little you care for your own well-being. Peck thinks we're stupid, but he hasn't studied and researched the world beyond what we can touch as I have. Sure, it can be frightening and dangerous, but that's what science is supposed to be. Paranormal research isn't about answering questions. It's about questioning
Please
answers.
let them have enough energy to get up to the
Sounds like
fucking
I'm trying
tower.
to
Please,
rationalize
please,
madness.
please,
It's
please,
because I
please,
am.
please, please,
What we
please,
need to do
please.
is reverse the particle flow generated
Please,
by our
please,
flow.
please.
How? We're going to cross the streams, which is so not advisable for a number of reasons. The foremost being that if it goes wrong, we could create a total protonic reversal, the end of life, reality, even time as we understand it. But what are the chances that'll happen? Don't answer that. We got to get ready.
I called the Ghostbusters. They're heading to the temple. Oh my god, I might actually do this! Janitors are life! I love janitors.
And that is why you don't mess with the Ghostbusters. We have
And
the tools
time
and the talent.
is...
I mean, just how many times do we have to remind this god who it's up against? And we even saved Peck. Though that wasn't a top priority.
When it says I
Or
completed
middle
it.
one. Really, kind of bottom of the list, truth be told.
Ha! Race stands telling the truth? Not likely.
Come on,
How
stop
do you
talking!
feel, Peck?
Stop talking. Say I'm done! Say I'm done! Say I'm done!
Okay. Why? What did you do to me?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh my god.
I'm fine. Though I could use a walk. Or a run. Maybe I'll find a stick.
That's a good boy.
I'll take it! I apologize whoever has to watch this to confirm my thing. I'm just so sorry. I'm so sorry.